look around. You know what I see? Losers. I mean, like, folks who have lost stuff.
I loved this movie.
That's awesome.
Like, nerding out, freaking out, laughing the whole time. Almost cried. No spoilers.
Awesome.
But I was like, this is not about to make me cry right now. Fantastic. And this is your first endeavor into the Marvel Universe.
It is. And it was a great experience.
Kind of a big deal.
It's a big deal. I mean, it was a big deal for me. I mean, my last movie cost $3 million. So this is quite a different experience. But I'll tell you, it was freeing and it was fun. And I got to do everything that I wanted to do. So it was really a great experience. And it was fantastic. And it was a great experience for us as well. And what I really loved about this is I think a lot of superhero movies recently have been very dark. Yes. Spider-Man 2 is really dark, and The Dark Knight, those were all dark. And this one is just not. It's lighthearted, it's funny. Was that a choice? Yeah, I mean, I think that, you know, I was reacting against a couple of things. I mean, first of all, I thought of a lot of the movies that I loved as a kid. Star Wars, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Back to the Future. And I didn't necessarily want to make a movie that was like those movies, but I wanted to make a movie that made me feel like those movies made me feel as a kid, make other people feel. And I think that this was, you know, about sort of creating something that made people feel the magic of the movies, you know, that would make people love each other more when they walked out of the theater rather than less. And some of, like, quite frankly, a lot of the dark, brooding movies of the past few years are a little bit pretentious to me. I mean, this is a movie about feeling your emotions and being okay with that. And some of those movies just are just a little too cool, almost to the point where it becomes silly. Pretentiously dark. I kind of like that. Well, that's what they are. This one is not that, but still so good. And okay, we've got Comic-Con next week, and people are very excited about Age of Ultron. Yes. There are comics in the Marvel Universe where we see the Guardians and the Avengers and a bunch of people on. Is that going to happen? Well, you know, we'll have to see. I mean, I think that come on. That there's a lot of different ways in which the Guardians can go. But the thought of at least one or two of them, or maybe all of them, someday meeting with one or two or all of the Avengers is not out of the question. That's all you're going to give me? That's all I'm going to. I'll give you more, but nothing more about the Avengers. Okay, got it.
If we're going to get out of here, we're going to need to get into that watchtower. And to do that, I'm going to need a few things. The guards wear security bands to control their ins and outs. I need one.
Leave it to me.
That dude there. I need his prosthetic leg. His leg? Yeah. God knows I don't need the rest of him. Look at him, he's useless. All right. And finally, on the wall back there is a black panel. Blinky yellow light. You see it? Yeah. There's a Quarnix battery behind it. Purplish box, green wires. To get into that watchtower, I definitely need it.
How are we supposed to do that?
Well, supposedly these bald bodies find you attractive, so maybe you can work out some sort of trade.
You must be joking.
No, I really heard they find you attractive.
Look, it's 20 feet up in the air, and it's in the middle of the most heavily guarded part of the prison. It's impossible to get up there without being seen.
I got one plan, and that plan requires a frickin' Quarnix battery, so figure it out! Can I get back to it? Thanks. Now, this is important. Once the battery is removed, everything is gonna slam into emergency mode. Once we have it, we gotta move quickly. So you definitely need to get that last. Or we can just get it first and improvise.
I'll get the armband.
Leg.
So, okay, mixtape, volume 3. I know that you left college to go be in a band.
Yes, that's
so music's
that's
like
true.
a big
really,
deal
you know
to
that.
you.
Wow, yeah,
I stalked you.
Wow, you stalked me. I like that.
That's kind of a big deal music. So your mixtape, what would be like the first 3 songs? Mixtape volume 3.
Of my own mixtape?
Your own, yes.
Oh boy. You know, I have a lot of friends who are musicians who can get mad at me now. But anyway, I would pick Time Bomb by the Old 97s, Poor Girl by X, and you know, yeah. You know, I'll try by I Try by Macy Gray.
Oh, okay, nice. It's
Yeah.
a variety.
Those are all the kinds of music I love. I like a lot of different things.
Don't we all?
Obviously, there's all 70s pop songs. I like
Duh.
those too.
Okay. You're from St. Louis.
I am from
and
St.
I'm from
Louis.
St. Louis, which they all know. 'cause
Where
I
are
talk
you
about it all the
from?
time. I went to Webster Groves.
I went to St. Louis U High. Yeah,
High
that's
five.
awesome.
What is your number one? That was awful.
That was the worst
Look at
high
the
five
elbow.
ever.
Okay, good.
That was almost just as bad.
Still's pretty bad.
Yeah.
What?
You're good at a lot of things, but high
But
fives
not
is not
this.
one of them. Me neither of them, apparently.
Last question. What
Yeah.
food from St. Louis do you miss the most?
There's no doubt. This is easy. It's pizza. You know, it's
it
Emo's
Emo's?
pizza, but just St. Louis style pizza in general. It's
Thank
like
you.
I can't eat this paste anymore. They're serving out here
And
as
kale.
pizza. Yeah, what is
It's
that?
not pizza. I agree.
Pineapple.
Give me my greasy cheese.
Yeah, give me
and
my
bread.
Provel cheese
Thank
on my
you.
pizza.
Fantastic.
But also
Well-
the toasted ravioli isn't too bad either. Oh
we
wait,
need
and
to
I'm
stop
not
'cause I'm getting upset.
Gooey butter cake, gooey butter cake
And
too.
pork steak.
Yeah, it's oh my god, it's
So
also good.
if you want, we can have like a St. Louis feast.
Let's
and
do it.
Talk about the next movie.
Let's
and
do it.
Off camera.
We'll eat St. Louis food and talk about Guardians 2.
Fantastic. Thank
Okay,
you. So
thank-
nice.
You're watching Black Tree on TV, only on Soul of the South.